You're listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.
11 shares moved a 1,100 trillion won company to its daily price limit. That is not a typo. SK Hynix, worth roughly $770 billion, opened the pre-market session down 29.97% on a trade of 11 shares. The KOSPI then closed the regular session down 4.58%, and cash sitting in brokerage accounts has fallen 14% in about a month. It's Friday, August 7th. Let's look at what this means for retail investors in Korea. The alternative exchange NextTrade runs a pre-market session from 8 a.m., and it sets the opening price the moment a bid meets an ask. Liquidity in those first minutes is thin, so a handful of shares can set the price for one of Korea's largest companies. The exchange plans a static volatility safeguard from September 14th, but that is more than a month away. Here's what the numbers show. SK Hynix opened the pre-market at 1,168,000 won, about $820, down 29.97% from the previous close of 1,668,000 won. The day before, Samsung Electromechanics and Alteogen each opened at their upper limit on a single share. The KOSPI closed at 6,296.38, down 4.58%, after falling as much as 5.46% during the session. Korea's volatility index stands at 77.17, down from a June 29 peak of 96.9, but still far above its historical average near 20. Daily KOSPI turnover was about 42 trillion won, roughly $29 billion, half the 91.8 trillion won traded on July 29th. Investor deposits fell to 103.2 trillion won, near $72 billion, down 14% from 120.1 trillion won in early July. So what does this mean for retail investors holding Korean names? Earlier, we said 11 shares set the price of one of Korea's largest companies. Here's what that actually means for you. A thin pre-market print is a liquidity artifact, rather than a valuation signal, and until the September safeguard arrives, opening quotes in that window can move far from where the regular session actually trades. Watch September 14th, when the static volatility safeguard takes effect. Watch foreign flows, with net selling of 5.46 trillion won this month, near $3.8 billion. Watch Hyundai Motor Group ETFs, down between 31% and 44% since early June. That's today's AI Prism, Retail Investors. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a Won IFRA award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.